Hello everyone, I'm Tanya June Moore, once again here with the Sedona International Film Festival 2016, and I have two of the actors with the movie Ataxian, Zach and Sean, and...
Directed and produced, and
sorry.
Sean's in it, yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry, I was misled.
Well, shoot him.
So, is this your first time here in Sedona?
It is.
And this isn't your first film festival, right? No.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
How is the Sedona Film Festival treating you?
Fantastic. Yeah.
You've been here longer. I'll let you
Yeah, I was
start.
Yeah, I was kind of just saying. I mean, Sedona as a location is just. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Right.
When I first came in, the first night I came in Friday, I wanted to take in as much as I could, and ended up driving about 7 miles past my hotel, just staring out the window. Oh my God, this is incredible. And everything since then has been just as good, and the films are great, the people are great, the festival's great, the location's great,
Yeah.
food is great, everything's great.
Well, they call this the
Love it.
Filmmakers Festival, and what does it mean to you to be here at a festival that has such prestige? I mean, 22 years in this industry.
Well, he's the filmmaker, so I'll let him answer that one too. Then I'll go.
I'm incredibly grateful. I'm incredibly grateful. I was driving down to Phoenix yesterday to pick up some of the other guys in the movie, and had to leave early, and a beautiful desert drive, and you're by yourself, and the sun was rising, and just a lot of gratitude to be here.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome.
I just got in last night, but it was exciting to be a part of the screening and to see the intimacy that Sedona Film Festival presents. So you can tell it's a very close community, even though people who may not know each other. It's very intimate's the word that comes to mind, and that's really cool.
Yeah, well, welcome. So, can you talk a little bit about, the film is really based on a disease, right? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. It all stemmed from this disease that Kyle, the star of the film, and I were diagnosed with years ago, called Friedreichs ataxia. It's a neuromuscular condition that is genetic and causes progressive damage to lots of areas of life in our bodies. So Kyle really is the one that dreamed up of using the bicycle as a tool to fund and propel closer to a cure, because right now there is no cure or treatment, for the disease. So he did a couple gnarly rides, and then decided the gnarliest of all might be Race Across America.
Could be.
So, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting off topic from the disease itself, but basically, you'll see Kyle shortly. He's in a wheelchair, and one of the things that it destroys is the ability to control our arms and legs. So it makes walking and running difficult, if not impossible. So a bike ride being one of those things that is challenging, we set forth and said, okay, we're going to tackle this and hopefully inspire one or two people along the way.
I think you're an inspiration in and of yourself.
Well,
Being in this movie and bringing light to a subject that I don't think many people know about.
You know, one thing about the disease I mentioned is no cure or treatment, and one of the ways I look at life is what can we do in the meantime while we're waiting for that cure or that treatment. And this is just one disease of thousands that don't have a cure. And I'm not one to just sit and watch life go by, and either is Kyle, and probably none of us really. But until you're faced with something so devastating and really can be life-controlling, it's a matter of, Kyle says it all the time, how are you going to react to it? So
It's all the mindset. And how did you come up with this, get involved with this?
Well, Kevin and I, the other director on the film, were childhood friends. We've known each other since we were really young, and we'd been in LA making movies for about 5 years, and it kind of hit a point in our careers where we wanted to work on something that had a tremendous amount of meaning for us and for other people, and to just really tell a good story. And so we had put that out there, sort of to the universe, and Kevin and I were roommates at the time, and I remember I was editing something, and Kevin got a phone call, and he kind of left for a while. It seemed kind of intense, and he'll have his side of the story, but basically he came back in and explained who Kyle was, showed me a video of Kyle and said, "This is what Kyle's doing. He's doing this race across America." There was no hesitation at all, none whatsoever. I said, "That's the movie. That's what we're doing. Whatever it takes, we're gonna make that movie. We're gonna shoot it. We're gonna make that happen." And Kyle is actually, Kyle and Sean, we're all from Northern California, so it was Kevin's brother's friend who got us all acquainted.
All together.
Yeah.
How was it going across the country and that experience from one side to the other?
Painful.
Yeah.
And beautiful at the same time.
Any of your favorite places?
You know what? Yeah. It was exciting to get the Rockies behind us. Absolutely beautiful. Colorado was beautiful. I had the unique pleasure, I think, of traveling for a few minutes through a Gettysburg National Park, and that was just serene. You know, I'd never really been to the East Coast, so to see firsthand and kind of experience that in the open, that history from our country, was really kind of neat. I hated Kansas. No, no offense. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
It's okay. Honesty is good.
Don't apologize for me.
It's okay, Kansas. We still love you.
You're just hard to write there. That's all.
So when you were putting this film together, I mean, what's the reception been like as you're traveling around and showing this film to people? I mean, what's been the response?
So far, we've sold everything out. We've had standing ovations. Won an audience award already. The reception's been fantastic. I couldn't ask for anything more. I feel like people are receiving the movie in the way that we wanted them to when we created it, and a lot of this movie, there's a lot to shoot, and then in documentaries, so much of that is made in post-production and finding that story. And we wanted the movie to be very universal. I mean, it's a niche disease, and it's a small group of people, but we felt like how Kyle reacts in his life is applicable to everybody and any struggle that we all go through. And so our hope was that people could watch the movie and see themselves in Kyle, and maybe be inspired by Kyle to go about their life in a particular way.
And we've had some questions before about distribution. What is the distribution like for this movie?
Right now we're marketing in festivals, and we're building that momentum, and we're letting that snowball build up. And we want to get the word out there. We want to get people talking about the movie. We want to get as many people as possible to see the movie and share it. And it's one of those that the people who've seen it so far really want to get a hold of it and share it with their friends and share it with their family. So that's our main goal.
Is there a website, Facebook page, Twitter feed that you want to tell people about?
Yeah, our website is the ataxianmovie.com. Basically, everything you need to know is on that website.
Great.
Our Twitter, our hashtag, our Facebook.
Awesome.
Trailers, screenings, events.
Okay. Anything else that you want to add to the audience? I mean, about your experience, about being in a film festival such as this, about, the traveling. Besides, I don't like Kansas.
I would, it was just really windy, and when you're on a bike, then still rode a traditional bike so upright, so it just made life challenging, given the balance issues that I mentioned. It's been exciting to be a part of things like this because, I might be a little bit biased being in the film. It's incredibly inspiring, even for me to watch and to remember that what you talk about, the response to such a situation. So to come out and be able to see an audience that is a sellout crowd and give standing ovations, that's motivating because it wasn't just a film, it wasn't just a race. This is life for Kyle and I. This wasn't a project. This is how we're living, and right now there's nothing that's going to change that outside of the momentum that we're able to build. So I believe in the film, and I would encourage people to watch it if you have a chance. Come out to our screening. If we do more in the future and you have a chance to see it, it's worth the ticket price for sure.
Okay. we're going to reset and take a break, and we'll be back with the other stars of the movie. And go to theataxianmovie.com, and I assume there's a trailer on there for people to see.